Predictions for 2018 GDPR. Hello everybody, this is Jerry Hutchison with CyberCreed Consulting, bringing you another Defender Minute. This is my weekly video series where I bring you the latest in trends and news and tips on how executives can protect themselves from attack on the internet. This week we're going to start talking about some 2018 trends and what predictions I see are going to happen. And let's start with GDPR. I think this is a really interesting one. This is the General Data Protection Regulation. If you're not familiar with GDPR, you really need to be. GDPR is a regulation that's going to go into effect soon, and what it does is it mandates that anyone doing business in the 22 member states of the EU are required to follow its regulation. And it says a lot, but essentially what it's saying is that companies are now placed with the responsibility of protecting the data. It used to be, it was looked at as the individuals and the supply chain, the clients, customers, the companies were all victims. And they don't look at it like that anymore. They look at the companies could be potentially negligent in this. So what they're going to do is they're going to actually fine the people, companies that are found negligent. So what does this mean for you as a corporate executive? What this means is you need to be on your game and understand what GDPR is and be involved. And the onus is on you to be able to show in the event that you do have a breach that you have done everything in your power and your company's power to prevent that breach from happening. And it's not going to happen anymore that you can just say, I didn't really know and I'm a victim of this. You're going to need to do the proactive measures necessary on the front end to show that, so you don't get stung by this regulation. The fines on this are very steep. They run as high as 4% of a gross annual revenue for a company. And you can see that can be extremely significant, potentially even devastating. So what do you need to do? Well, let's talk about specifics. One thing you need to do is you need to have executive involvement at the beginning. This has to start from the beginning and from the top. That is very, very important. You need to be training employees, all the employees, not just your IT employees. You need to be hiring, recruiting, and retaining the best cybersecurity professionals you can find. You need to be developing policies and procedures that you can sit there and point to and say, look, these are the policies and procedures we do to protect our data and our clients' data on here. And if you're showing all these things, then you're going to be in a lot better position. And if you think that this just applies to companies in the EU, it's not necessarily true. If you do business with companies in the EU, you're going to be hit by this regulation also. You're going to be affected by it. And keep in mind that there's a huge shortage of quality cybersecurity professionals out there, but that doesn't mean you can't get help. There's third-party help out there, very good companies that can help you, consultants that'll be happy to be able to help you with these issues. And I strongly suggest you looking into that. Well, that's it for now. Don't forget to follow and put any comments you have down below. And let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. If you prefer, you can email me. My email is jh@jerryhutchison.com. That's jh@jerryhutchison.com. And I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. If you'd like to remain anonymous, please indicate that in the email, because I may use one of the questions for a future broadcast. And don't forget about my new book. It just came out, One False Click: How to Protect Your Company in the Coming Cyber War. This is an excellent study for executives on exactly the steps they need to take to protect their company. And I highly recommend it. It's available on Amazon and Amazon Kindle. And but for now, just remember, if your company's cyber secure, you'll be cyber secure. So long.